Inside England's segregated towns.
The Asian community think that the English don't have a culture.
You see, when the English refer to the Asian community, they're talking about Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. But when we refer to the Asian community, I'm thinking Chinese, Japanese, Korean.
When you wear the niqab here, do you feel like people treat you okay?
People either go into the melting pot or out of the melting pot.
Fun fact for you, the melting pot was invented by a guy named Israel Zangwill. This guy right here. Good old Israel Zangwill. Used to call him Izzy back in the day. He dedicated his life to championing the cause of people he considered oppressed, becoming involved with topics such as Jewish emancipation, Jewish assimilation, territorialism, Zionism, and women's suffrage.
In 2007 and 2018, the BBC made documentaries about
The what?
Blackburn in northern England was a town divided between Muslims and whites.
We've been here for generations.
First of all, let's address that description between Muslim and whites. Last time I checked, Muslim wasn't an ethnicity. This is that implicit bias. They're somehow afforded this sacred designation where it overrides their ethnicity. Muslims versus whites. What does that even mean? You're conflating race with religion.
This is our country.
All we want is our country back.
They're portraying Islam or Muslims as a bunch of terrorists.
We've got a serious problem in this country.
Was Blackburn still segregated? We went to find out. Well, at least we tried.
Don't make my picture yet.
Starting in a Muslim neighborhood,
No camera.
we couldn't get anyone to talk to us.
And we're traveling all over England. We're making videos on different towns and cities in England.
Okay.
We do a little segment on Blackburn. And we're just looking to talk to some people from here. We asked a couple questions.
Yeah, you go first. On which media are you covering? Don't make my picture.
Don't film me, please.
Hey, we're here from the US. We're making YouTube videos all over England on different towns. And we're doing one on Blackburn. The reason we're here, we just saw an article the other day. The MP from here, he said Blackburn is a racially segregated city. And we're trying to understand if that's true or not. And if it is true, why?
Habibi, is that true? Shoot it to me straight.
So we're just talking to people and trying to hear different perspectives.
No, we don't have any problems. So again,
So frustrating. This is why I can't do this. I would crash out within 5 minutes. Absolutely zero patience. You have no thoughts? You have nothing to say? You want me to blur your face for your privacy? Teddy Roosevelt talks about the man in the arena. All these faceless, soy, beta puss boys. Just a cog in the machine.
No one in this place will speak to us. And like in this case, the kid came up and essentially told his dad to shut up. Never been to a place ever where we have left without an interview. We're leaving here.
It's our first time we've ever,
First time we have ever left a place without getting an interview.
Say all the places we've been to.
I mean, seriously, all over Pakistan, all the big cities in the US, Canada, small towns, everywhere. I mean, even other Muslim neighborhoods. But just here, nada, nothing. We'll try a couple more and we'll see what we get, but not feeling good about it.
Many people refused to talk, citing what they called a right-wing hit job on the community by the BBC. For context, many accused the BBC.
It's just never not going to make me laugh.
BBC of having a left-wing bias.
So we were trying to make a video on Blackburn, the different neighborhoods, and we want to get a representation of...
If you cite this binary, left wing, right wing, you're not going to make it. It turns out that there are a bunch of NPCs incapable of forming a coherent thought by themselves. Everything must fit neatly under the context of, this is a right-wing hit job. You seem like a right-wing grifter. Put your thinking cap on and watch from the cuck chair. Greatness is being made at kick.com/Philion on a daily basis. Third Eye Global, the most disruptive multimedia empire in cyberspace.
This neighborhood, but no one's been able to talk.
You need to understand that everything's fake and gay, and you really need to start paying attention to things that are true and straight.
There's reasons.
What's that?
We get a lot of media people come here. What the media do is paint a very bad picture.
So honestly, we want to dispel that. We want to just have conversations to kind of like humanize and like actually explore the relations.
People either go into the melting pot or out of the melting pot. I wouldn't say
Islam is incapable of melting into the melting pot. They operate under theocratic Sharia law in their home countries. And then they come to Western civilization and want to turn that into a Sharia law theocracy. Hello? Help me, dude. I'm trying to understand. A white boy with motion just wants to make some sense of this.
We face hate as such, but communities need to be brought.
Yeah, is the BBC left-leaning or is it hanging to the left?
Together through education. I think the key word is education.
I wish you could get you on camera because people would love to hear your perspective. You have a very grounded sense, you know. Honestly, I think part of the issue is people don't want to talk on camera, right? But that's the way that people can understand your perspective. You know? So we just had an extended conversation with this one older Pakistani man, and he wouldn't go on camera. And we said, no, I go on camera. He said, that's because they don't want to be taken out of context. They're tired of right-wing media coming in here, fear-mongering, stirring up hate and division. But from our perspective, the only way to combat that is through conversation, through approaching people with openness.
This is Pakistan now.
Bias or fear. That's the whole mission of the page. So we said that to him. He still refused to talk. But from our perspective, the only way that you're going to demystify places like this, you know, exclusively Muslim neighborhoods in places like England, it's through conversations with people who aren't like you. So that's the purpose of this page. That's why we exist. Smash that subscribe button.
It's worth noting that many people here don't speak English.
अब यहाँ कितने साल यहाँ रहते हैं?
हमको 3 साल हो गए
तो आप पाकिस्तान से यहाँ आए?
पाकिस्तान।
अच्छा। और यहाँ के लोग कैसे हैं?
अच्छे
That one point is starting to radicalize me. If you're going to the country and you live there, you better be semi-capable of speaking the language. What do you mean you just don't speak English? You're in England. Hello? Same thing with America. Speak American, goddammit.
हमारे साथ तो बहुत अच्छे हैं, दूसरों को पता नहीं है हमको अच्छे हैं ये हमारे साथ अच्छे हैं।
आप यहाँ रह सकते हैं? अंग्रेजी के बिना है? कैसा उर्दू बोलते हैं?
उर्दू बोलते हैं, उर्दू अच्छा है। इंग्लिश नहीं आता, उर्दू में बात करता अच्छा है, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत अच्छा है।
आपका परिवार या खानदान है यहाँ?
बेटा भी।
अच्छा, so इसलिए आप यहाँ आए? ठीक है।
Many of Blackburn's Muslims were born here in the UK, yet they still identify as Indians or Pakistanis. They choose to stay in the enclaves, they said, because of...
I don't get it. Every single day I watch videos, trying to understand it. Nope. And if anything, I cement my views even more. They have no allegiance to the country that they're reaping the benefits from. I was born in America. I am a literal European mutt. English, Italian, Irish, German, Czechoslovakian, Rusin. I'm 15 different ethnicities, but you know what? I'm American.
how tight the community is.
It's a very close-knit community, as you've seen.
Balkan, Finnish, Albanian.
A lot of Asians.
I am melted. I'm in the pot.
We all sit together. We've got certain areas where we all stay together, and it's like home from home. Generally, it's not a bad place to live.
Were you born in Blackburn?
I was.
That's why I kind of like Japan, because they're just like, I will die for the emperor. There's conviction. There's loyalty.
So you say home away from home, even though you were born here. I mean, this is your home.
Yeah.
Yukio Mishima speaks of this.
But when I go back to India, that's where I'm originally from. Okay, my parents from India. Why we say home from home, if you look at the shops and everything here, everything's catered for.
It's almost like these Western societies act as PvP zones to then extract from and then stretch the dollar in their home country. It's one giant game of Ark Raiders. They drop in, they get jobs, and then they just funnel it back to their friends and family.
For us. So we don't miss out on anything. Even the mosques, there's so many mosques in Blackburn.
One of the reasons we came to Blackburn, we heard the MP from here. He said...
And they spawn camp. Think of that. Yeah, it's fucked up. The grooming gangs of Britain. Look it up.
that Blackburn is racially segregated.
Always been like
Globo Smurfs. That's right.
that. We have our little pockets. Now it's expanding because of the children. When our parents came in the 60s and the 70s, there weren't many Asians around, so...
I'm literally melting right now on kick.com/Philion. And huge news, we secured Philion on X. That's x.com/Philion.
Still in the same area, but not as wide, like the diameter. Now as the children get bigger, they get married, they're moving out. So that's why the Asian community is getting bigger and bigger. And sooner or later, we won't have them pockets because it will be all just all in one.
The people who say like, oh, you know, Muslims, their culture is not compatible with English culture. What do you think about that?
You respect every religion. If an English person comes here,
No, I'm good.
Christian, whatever it is, you respect their religion.
I'm gonna be honest, there's levels to that religion shit. Shiva, fucking elephant goddesses with 6 arms. What the fuck is that? A monkey king? No. Hinduism, whack. Buddhism, it's not for the Western man. Just breathe. Just accept life. Cringe! How old was Aisha? Muslims, out the window in terms of ideological framework that I would ascribe to. No shot. How am I supposed to respect that?
We want it. Likewise, we're not segregated.
Just like how the Muslims respected the fuck out of Christians all throughout history? Yeah. Totally.
You know, we're not saying that a white person more than well. It's not us who've moved away, it's a white community who've moved away from us. I'm not being racist now, it's the way it is.
I'm getting triggered. This guy is so racist. As a white man, I'm seething.
That if you've got an Asian community moving into like a white so-called area and an Asian person's bought a house, then you know the alarm bells will start ringing for the white community that hang on, the Asians are coming here now. I think it's time to sell up. And most of the time when the property will go up for sale, an Asian person will buy it. Because we do need them, because our community is big. If we had a white person coming to move here, we wouldn't mind.
What would you say the benefits of being in an Asian community where your neighbors are Muslim and they're from a similar background? What are the benefits of that, would you say?
We're very close-knit. Very, very close-knit. The biggest one is that, you know, if you go to a funeral, you'll be amazed how many people turn up. We're talking hundreds, if not.
I feel like the fact that this is even a segregated town is just a problem. There is such thing as being too close-knit, because it's just this us versus them dynamic. There's no shared values, there's no shared ethics, there's no shared morals, there's no shared religion, there's no shared language.
Thousands sometimes. Here, you see that house there? They're the burial. The next door neighbor will open up automatically to say, men
White people are not allowed to be close-knit. It's true.
can stay here, women can stay there. If we are firm believers, we're here to help each other.
Okay, so we've been walking all over this neighborhood, which is one of the Pakistani neighborhoods of Blackburn. It's been like 30 minutes. 2 main takeaways. 1, yeah, no white people. Truly is just a South Asian community. And 2, very conservative. All the kids right now are on the way to Islamic school. The women, a lot of them, none.
So they're conservative, but they're afraid of a right-wing hit job. If that is not a fucking alarm bell, I don't know how to help you. This is the Red-Green Alliance. They will parasitically co-opt the sympathy, the suicidal empathy of the left to accomplish whatever they want. But ideologically, politically, they're on opposite ends of the fucking spectrum. Wake up, buddy. Put it together.
Some of them had their hair showing. Most of them, many of them had the niqab, only their eyes visible. And all the kids are in the traditional dress. So this is definitely a very conservative area.
This area, yeah. Most of them Asians people, yeah. Very good people, yeah. Very best area.
Mostly people like Pakistani?
Yeah, Pakistani and Indians, Bangladeshi, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like...
And that's 2 wings of the same BBC.
The man we just talked to there, he was saying like when there's like a funeral or something,
Yeah.
like hundreds of people come and it's very tight-knit.
Yeah.
How long have you lived here?
20 years.
I need to blow my Roman nose.
now.
20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
How has this neighborhood changed in the last 20 years?
No change.
No change?
No change, yeah.
No change, no camera.
Still improving good. Yeah.
And where were you born?
I was born in Pakistan,
Which part?
Lahore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were just there.
Oh,
Yeah.
He speaks Urdu.
मुझे थोड़ी उर्दू आती है.
है.
हाँ,
Oh,
हाँ.
ये तो बहुत अच्छा.
One question, curiosity. You know, when you wear the niqab here,
Yeah.
do you feel like...
I thought it was a burqa. Difference between a niqab a hijab, and a burqa. This is the most dystopian fucking infographic I've ever seen in my fucking life. In case you guys were wondering, the hijab, the chador, the niqab, and the burqa. Alright, so the burqa's no eyes, the niqab is the ninja, the chador is the nun, and the hijab is just the shoulder pad and face gauntlet. Now you know. Obviously, we're looking at a niqab here. I can't wait to point that out to my leftist friends. Actually, that's a niqab. That is not a burqa.
People treat you okay, or do they look at you, or do you have any kind of issues, or are people welcoming?
Most of them, okay. Yeah.
I need you guys to show this to your wife so she knows. Game. when the time comes. See, in New York, we call this a shiesty.
Most of them, yeah, people okay, yeah. Most of them, they respect. Yeah,
They do?
Most of them, yeah.
So, like, for people who watch the video, they might not understand.
Yeah.
What does it mean, or what's like the meaning, the significance of wearing it?
To please my God. Yeah.
To please my God.
Because it's my God order, and I'm feeling it.
That's just straight up fucking brainwashing. Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Shukriya.
Shukriya.
So one thing we've noticed is that a lot of people who won't talk on camera, which is the large majority,
Just accepting suppression at face value. It's like,
some won't do it because they don't want to speak for the community. And they say, well, this is just my opinion. I don't speak on behalf of the whole community.
if you chalk that up to cultural relativism, you're fucking retarded, okay? Like, there's no helping you. You're not gonna make it. You gotta respect all cultures because everyone's equal in the melting pot.
Which is a sign, honestly, of how strong the community is. You
You're
think
mentally weak.
most places we go, people are like, oh yeah, I think this, I think that, and they don't care about that. Here, it's definitely a reflection. They're worried about how what they say may reflect in the community at large.
In the area where you're not gonna find a lot of you're not gonna find one white person.
I know here there's the, they've like banned a lot of protests and stuff because they say the protests support terrorists.
I think, you know what it is? They go racist. So I think that's why they're not going to let it go on.
Because they're racist?
Of course.
Against Muslim people?
Of course. Against any discolored people, like colored people, black, Muslim, Asian, brown.
So when we said earlier the thing about this being segregated, you said it is.
That's just not even true. What the fuck? Dude. Why is it always white people that are considered racist? It's like this old ass grandpa coded racism that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Why is it?
I think it's just...
If anything, people of color, of different races and ethnicities, are more scaringly racist than any white person in the last 20 years.
The views in it people have on women, men, stuff like that.
Have you spoke to a Spanish person? Have you spoke to an Asian? Ask them, in earnest, what they think of their neighboring countries.
Like, even when women were wearing, obviously, the niqab and stuff, but it gets... People call them Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. I don't think, like, don't get me wrong, it is a bit of a joke, but it should.
It's literally an idea that's like perpetuated by Hollywood. I swear to God, I'm not schizoing out here. Through our culture and mass messaging, we have been collectively guilted into believing that this is true, when in reality, it couldn't be further from the truth.
Do you think the racial division, ethnic division, is it someone's fault? Is it?
Don't even get me started on Imperial Japan. Don't even get me started on what Dominicans think of Haitians and Haitians think of Dominicans. Don't even get me started on what North Koreans think of South Koreans. Don't even get me started on Japanese versus Chinese.
No, I think it's just social media is a big thing.
When you're older, would you want to raise your kids in a neighborhood that's like this, or a neighborhood that's more mixed?
Don't even get me started on every single African country ever.
Neighborhood-wise,
they're still just cleaving each other's heads off over tribal bullshit warfare.
There's a lot of mosques.
Don't even get me started on what Indians think of Pakistanis and Pakistanis think of Indians.
Schools, stuff like that. So
don't even get me started on what Chinese think of Muslims.
Bringing up kids and stuff like that in this day and age in Blackburn is very... I'd want to do it, but I wouldn't...
Just wait till you see what other white UK people think and say about each other.
Stay here for the next 10 years of my life.
Because of lack of opportunity, lack of...
Don't even get me started on what Cubans think of everyone else.
Yeah, there's no opportunity in Blackburn.
Now, real quick, if you're enjoying this video, please
subscribe. Don't even get me started on what Puerto Ricans think of Americans.
As you can notice, our goal here is not to make inflammatory videos. That's what both the left and the right-wing media do. Our goal is to document what's actually happening in these towns.
Wait till you hear about what Londoners think of Geordies.
What life is actually like.
Wait till you hear about what New Yorkers think of LA.
let you make up your own minds. If you support that mission, please subscribe. And if you want more of it, consider becoming a Roka member at the link pinned below.
So we're in a
Don't
different
even start on what the South thinks of the North.
Asian neighborhood here in Blackburn. And one thing to note is there is a lot
And
of
don't even get me started on what I think about Canadians.
prosperity. I mean, you got a Mercedes.
And wait till I tell you about what Irish Protestants think about Irish Catholics.
Volvo.
And what about the Cherokee and the Seminole? I mean, that's preposterous.
Thing is, it just really feels like a community. Like people really, everyone knows.
And wait till I tell you what the Sunni think of the Shia.
Everyone. And a lot of kids. Everyone's going to pick up their kids from the Muslim school, whatever it may be. But yeah, it very much feels like this is like a rich community. And
don't even I don't even want to tell you what black people think of light skins.
Rich. Like,
and what the midgets think of dwarves.
Well, like a tight community with a good amount of money.
In the English part of town, it was a different story. Instead of tight-knit and growing, it was dying. Many people were drunk or on drugs. All said it had gotten worse.
One of the fucking worst places to be about, man.
Is it? Why you say it's a shithole? Why?
Fucking look at it, bro.
Just drugs everywhere, you can't get away from it. Like,
But we've got that opinion. We've been raised here, bro. We've seen all the bad shit in it. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be
It's a
modest.
fucking shithole, mate.
Come on, boys.
The town's just got worse and worse over the years.
Things getting better here or getting worse?
Getting worse.
Blackburn was once an industrial town, which is what originally brought immigrants.
What do giants think of people who can't even jump a nippard? You're asking me because I am a giant. I think low of them, to be honest.
But today, all that work is gone. Many buildings sit abandoned. Everyone kept saying the pubs had closed, and many blamed the immigrants.
I'm not racist, but the Asians are buying everything up. I'm not racist at all, but...
It's said that he has to even qualify that. I'm not racist, but... And then he actually just has an observation about demographic change. The Asians are buying everything. It's happening in America, too. It's happening in New York. It's happening everywhere.
But everyone is just separated. You don't really mingle.
Nothing left in the town, is there really?
No, it's very...
if you start noticing and observing, maybe even realizing, you're cooked.
There's no pubs in town anymore. It's very Asian populated and they don't drink.
I saw the MP from here. He recently said that he said the city's racially segregated.
Yeah.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Absolute bunker busters going off here at Third Eye Global, kick.com/Philion.
Centre is it, and everybody's moved out.
No animosity. It's just that they're very family orientated.
Pubs, bars, everything like that used to be fantastic. People used to come from Manchester and Liverpool in coaches to Blackburn. And
the government and council let this community down. It's not just immigration. Oh, 100 fucking P, dude. I'm with you.
Then all the pubs shut, all the nightclubs shut, all the bars, and it's a dead town now.
When did that happen?
About 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
What changed?
I don't really want to say. I'm not a racist person, but it's a lot of Asian councillors came into the council and they don't like pubs. So they shut down the pubs.
They shut down the pubs, bro. They fucking shut them down.
All the people who come from everywhere
can't even get a pint with the boys.
Stop coming here.
But no way am I going on the record. Not a chance. I'll be arrested.
So can I
do you have a license for that thought?
This on the record. Can I ask this question? Is free speech alive in the UK?
No.
No, not anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
I don't even think they ever had it.
It's this Prime Minister.
It's getting worse.
Worse and worse and worse.
So you worry that what you say you
can't even sink a pint with the lads.
Actually get arrested for?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah, and you will. It's not a question of will you or won't you, you will.
You guys know people who this has happened to?
Yeah.
I've grown up in these areas, and obviously I understand there's segregation or whatever, but then I think we're all human, we're all people at the end of the day, wherever we come from, what we're into, what we've grown up understanding. I've grown up with people that are Muslims.
Yeah.
But I don't see them.
You know, The bacon cheeseburger is the most American food ever. I'm not racist, but let me explain this to you. Hindus can't eat beef. Jews can't have meat and cheese in the same stackable sandwich. Muslims can't have bacon. The bacon cheeseburger is only for the Western man. Soys, vegans, don't eat meat. Think about that.
Any different to myself, just because they practice a different faith or religion, doesn't mean they can't be my best friend on the weekend.
Yeah. Wash that down with a full fat raw milk shake, and you're opening up a portal to Agartha.
You know what I mean? And I would expect that from anyone else. Northern spirit, if you will. I'd like to believe that everyone wishes the best on everyone else. If Max and Drew on the camera, the first Americans I've ever spoken to. Amazing channel, amazing stuff they're doing. Make sure to subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Smash that subscribe button.
Smash that
it.
subscribe.
Smash it.
Yeah, we mix different cultures in classes and that, and there's no problem with it. We all get along. We're all united as one.
Of the Asian community, they want to keep their own culture, which is fair enough.
So hold on. Flag on the fucking play here. Buddy was talking about the melting pot, but they want to keep their own culture. This duplicity, this hypocrisy, manifest will not fly.
They don't want to integrate.
What do you guys think about that?
And well, I can't change it. Personally, I'm not racist. One of my good friends is West Indian. You know, you'll see the.
Nobody's gonna bring up the fact that word just hit so hard. Duplicity. Throwing that one in the vocab bank.
Cheer community on I don't know what celebration it is, but they're flagellating themselves bare-chested around town.
They do that walking through here.
Yeah.
A sad world now.
Why is everyone saying they aren't racist? Because they're in England and you can literally get arrested for a thought crime. They don't have free speech whatsoever, so they have to qualify every single statement that they say to make sure that they're not racist in the eyes of their government. This is a dystopian hellscape. This is 1984.
Right, you know,
This is what George Orwell fucking wrote about decades ago.
Going back 1,000 years, you know. You do get locals resenting it because it's a totally alien culture. The Asian community think that the English don't have a culture.
Yeah. We
Honestly,
do though.
Well, they think English is fish and chips.
What do you think English is?
Englishness, well, it's very difficult because you tend to be independent.
Every town they've got a different culture.
Oh yeah.
What is English culture? That is such a dumb question that doesn't even, I don't know. What about Western canon? What about some of the most revolutionary, genius, civilization building elements the world has ever seen?
Yeah.
What about 1,400 years of history?
Townhouse in England.
Yeah. Blackburn was at its peak in 1870.
Yeah.
To the beginning of the First World War. It was a cotton town. The cotton industry died.
The greatest navy on the planet. The birth of America. Crumpets and tea. The language the entire fucking world speaks.
In the 20s and 30s. Yeah. Loads of mills closed down. There isn't nothing left now.
We ended up at one pub where a local invited us.
No pubs for the whites.
It's inside.
Come inside. Come inside.
Hey,
sat in there, oh, yeah. Yes, bro. In the Germans,
What role does the pub play, you think, in bringing people together?
That's another stupid question. It's literally like the cornerstone of England. The pub is the place.
Community place for people to come and meet each other, introduce themselves to other people, interact with other people, and gain a place in that community. It's not a place where you come and you get frowned upon or shunned away, nothing like that. I mean, this is quite a small pub. The other pub, just up the road, you know, there's a lot of Asian.
Hooliganism is English culture? I'm honestly not sure.
Blacks, Jamaicans.
Yeah, but yeah, on a further Google search, 1880s in England is where hooliganism originated.
Puerto Ricans, you know, a lot of different people that come in there, Polish, that come in there, and we all get on, you know, as a close-knit friendship circle. But in other places, in town, in this town, that doesn't happen. Some parts of the community that don't want to integrate. There's some other parts that want to integrate, and we have done. But on the whole, there are a lot of people that are coming in now, like a massive influx of new people, new residents that aren't able to do this. I don't know why. Is it either because of the doctrine of what they've been taught, or is it because they don't want to? They don't want to integrate, I don't think, or they don't have the ability to do that because they've got pressure from their...
No, it's rules for thee, not for me.
Elders or whatever. So they don't seem to want to do it, because you can see, you know.
That's a good point. You see how on edge everyone is about this? This is what happens when you restrict freedom of speech. It's pent up, it's uneasy, it's anxious. Nobody looks like they're having a good time.
Sat here with a couple of Asian lads, so we've got there'll be a lot of black lads come in. Chinese may not be down soon enough, you know what I mean? Yeah. We are quite diverse, but we still feel.
He's risking jail time right now.
And me and the rest of us in my circle still feel that, you know, from that community where they don't like to integrate or they don't want to.
Yeah. If you could describe it, what does it mean to be English? Is there like a sense of...
I'm not English.
You're Scottish.
I'm not English, I'm British.
You're British. What
This goes along with the same line of thinking of what is American? What is American culture? It's an intellectually dishonest question. You know what it is. Why are you stooping our conversation down to that level?
What does being British mean?
Being British means that I'm here to do the best that I can for myself and everyone around me, and make my life and everyone else's life better by being there. If I can't do that, then I'm not being British. You know, I don't have prejudice, I'm not racist, I'm not a bigot. We integrate, they integrate with us if they want to. If they don't want to, they don't want to, and that's fine. We leave them alone. So there's no pressure from us. We're very open, but it's a very Christian thing, you know, to let someone into the fold. It's very Christian.
I was about to say, it sounds exactly like Western Christian values, which is what these civilizations and societies were built upon. Notice how he said he wants everyone around him to do well. He wants to give back to those around him. Do unto others as you would like to be done unto yourself. It's a golden rule. Love thy neighbor.
Just down the road there. Really? I grew up in the council.
I don't mind. We're just leaving the pub here. One of the guys in there was...
See you, brother. Peace, Jamie. Hey, thank you. Great to meet you.
I will. If you do, enjoy it.
We won't, but we might.
Go for something to eat where I said.
Headed that way. Thank you.
So we're heading out of the pub, and now one of the guys in there was of Pakistani descent, and he said at the end, you know, there is segregation, he said, but there's a few people on both sides that are really trying to make it work, mixed together, and that's what it's all about. So with that, smash that subscribe button, hit it hard. We'll see you next time.
The way people spoke of pubs made us understand that these weren't just bars. They were the center of the community, places where people come together to bond and connect. Almost every single Brit we spoke to in Blackburn mentioned the pub. Meanwhile, only one...
What a wholesome Chungus ending.
Muslim did. Now, of course, Muslims don't drink, but it seemed like in Blackburn, it went beyond that.
Say what you want about drinking, but England has a drinking culture, and then you bring in a culture that doesn't drink, there's a clash of values.
By rejecting the pub, the most quintessentially English institution there is, they were rejecting English culture itself.
That's a good point. It's a rejection of culture.
So is Blackburn a segregated city? In the pub may lie the answer. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want more of these videos, that really, our goal is not to be sensationalist, it's to
get radicalized. Check!